It's mad. It's mad, isn't it? But she'll have that mad level of like icon status. If it
Yeah,
ever
icon.
if it ever got to that stage, if she was found, it's crazy. Not obviously not obviously nothing like what Jesus Christ or nothing like that.
I'm
But
not saying spiritual. I'm
like
saying just iconic and like
yeah,
just legendary or
yeah, yeah,
like a mythical creature
yeah,
living
yeah.
before.
Literally,
Mythical or
literally,
something.
like
Especially if she dies
oh yeah,
young.
yeah.
That'll even accelerate it more, innit?
Mm. It will yeah. Even if she was found dead, it'll actually be as it will be as a massive deal as she would do if she was alive. But if
No. It'd be
if
less big deal if she was dead, but more people are suspecting that.
yeah, I think people. But if she's found alive,
That'll fuck the world up.
that's what
I think the world will just stop spinning for a
I
sec.
just think
Like,
yeah.
even the freaking actors will be like, whoa.
That's why I mentioned before. I think some people will need counselling over it because they won't be able to come to terms with the idea. How come for so long we were led to believe that it's been 13 years. There's been no trace of a 12 million pounds spent on getting the story investigated, trying to come to terms with what happened. Then she just appears after all this time. It's like that would
You
it
know
would
that holiday was like in
fuck up a lot
Portugal.
of people's heads up. It really
Do
would.
you think that
I reckon there's just more regulations on how they're actually going about introducing people into the area, being mindful. This thing has happened in the past. So if you're going out with your child, you need to be really, really careful. Don't just leave your child anywhere. You have to literally
got some creeps about?
yeah, there's people unfortunately you're gonna have to watch out for lurking about because it's happened before and it's poor what happened. Like to the family of like Madeleine having to experience that. Obviously, there's little stories that you hear the really dark stuff that they could actually have done something to have caused that to happen to Madeleine. Because so many things don't add up. Now they're pointing the finger at the parents. It's happened numerous times over the years as
I think
well.
the media just
Like
decide for anything,
like they're covering up. It's been put across a few times that they're covering up what they've actually done. Like they've actually killed her in somewhat way, and then they're assessing their body language on TV, and like looking at how unconvincing the parents look sometimes when they're being asked questions. People making little assessments like that.
That's mad because they went on
They'll
holiday
do
with their
that.
friends, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, why would if you're gonna do something, you go holiday like with your
I
friends.
me personally, I just think they just made a massive mistake what they did, but this mistake they paid big time for it. And so there's too many things that don't add up why they would want to actually kill their daughter, go on holiday specifically for a family holiday like that and kill her. I just think they were just very reckless one night, and just were too laid back, thinking that they're in good company.
The messed up thing is that like some people that who in their house and just living like a hippie life in Portugal around that time. So that's what the main evidence is that this guy was around at the time. Proof that he was around and he's in prison at the moment for a sex offence. So he's the type of guy to be fucked up like that, isn't it?
Have they got a name for this guy?
Not yet, no.
Not yet. But where's he from? This guy?
Germany.
Germany.
Yeah.
So he was around at the time when
he was around in Portugal.
when Madeleine was on holiday.
Yeah.
That year 2007.
Isn't it?
All right. Okay.
But it might even go deeper than that. Yeah, they've got a few bits of evidence that he was there around that time. But I'm just thinking it's so easy to get away with that though. Because by the time the actual police and the media find out, actually be gone for like 5-6 hours, right? Like, as soon as it's reported, before you can really pull off serious alarms, it's gonna take between 5 and 10 hours to realistically. Like you can cause alarm in the neighbourhood and the local police, but to really get like proper national / international attention, You're talking 5 to 10 hours, isn't it? Like,
Oh, someone in the area knew of their parents' whereabouts and that little girl's whereabouts. I couldn't imagine it was just something that happened very gradually. It was a snatch and grab opportunity. As soon as
places are proper empty, aren't they?
yeah, because there's even like the wind the window was left open. But my impression, it was just one of the windows you just lift up. I don't think there was any bolts on the windows. I think it was just you just lift up one of the ledges and then the window opens. Someone probably watched the parents leave the hotel and then just lurking about, and then they spotted her. But they've had their eye on her for a long period leading up towards it. I don't think someone just randomly spotted her from a distance and decided to take her. I think it was like premeditated, whoever's done it. But they've watched very carefully. They've had their eye on her for a very long time. I don't think it was like specifically her that they wanted. Like, just her alone. There's anyone who matched her looks, her appearance. What's the idea of having a little girl? They could be boy, yeah. Someone's gone out their way to potentially like organise this type of thing to happen.
She had a younger sister over there, so that person actually alive with that knowledge that my sister
Yeah.
a world famous kidnapper.
Because she wasn't.
She was 15 now, so
yeah, she wasn't the only one. She wasn't the only one in the bedroom at the time. But they took her. They didn't take her other sibling. They didn't take her. They only took her.
Yeah.
So I think someone specifically had their eye on her throughout the whole time. Either someone who visited the hotel, who was about to leave the hotel, or somebody local in the area, unbeknownst to anyone, who knew of the hotel and knew of guests and their children who were staying over with them. They've specifically took her. That's who they decided, after looking around all these different children, that's the person that they wanted. They definitely planned it, and they knew. Not necessarily for a long time. They were looking for someone like her, but I think particularly those days leading up to it, they identified they want her.
Imagine I think some people are just extremely mental and twisted.
Yeah. Because they've always.
They might be able to justify it in their own head.
Yeah. Like whoever's responsible, they might have felt they've not had an opportunity. This fucking clan of people, they might not have had an opportunity to actually bring up a young child, or specifically a young girl like her. This was their opportunity to do so. There are people that who will do that, unfortunately. They've had a missed opportunity for it to happen, or they've had an opportunity where they did have the opportunity to do it, and they could have fucked up, and they wanted another chance at starting over again with a brand new child.
And family.
Yeah. But somebody suffered some shortcomings somewhere else. This was another way to justify and kind of rebound and have like another go at raising somebody to make up for what didn't work out beforehand.
Because people would know the face, or like people would even care, or what?
In what way?
If you were to bring a child up like that,
yeah,
would you have to do it away from all civilization and you're completely alone, or what?
To bring up a child out, if there was
faces all over the media.
Oh yeah, if that was to happen, because I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure word must have got out that a little girl disappeared in the area. And if, say, for instance, they did have that little girl in their possession, yeah, they would have to go somewhere very, 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 very low key to actually start a life with her somewhere else.
But some
completely out of bounds.
Locked off on the media, so they could actually do it in certain countries, you know.
Yeah, potentially, yeah. There are places where they don't get access to certain
media.
Yeah, there are places.
Yeah, quite a lot, I would have.
Yeah. If the country has some commercial influence or some Western influence, then they're definitely aware of the story, and if she's spotted somewhere, people are gonna, at the time, it'll be much more difficult now to to detect what she looks like now, because it's been 13 years. But
it's also environmental, isn't
it? Yeah. At the time, like the first year or two, it would have been a lot more straightforward, maybe, like to spot like her appearance of someone who looked like her somewhere. Like I said, she's probably if she is alive, she's like she's a big girl now.
Can I tell you
Grown,
something quite deep about it? Like, I can
living a different
two
life,
parents
a lie.
sit down, Jenny. We got something to tell you.
Yeah.
Might be a little bit hard for you to take in, but we actually bought you. We didn't have you ourselves. We actually bought you when you were about 4 years old. It was only about a month or two after buying you, we realised how big the story was, and it was too late to actually confess, because we knew we'd be put in serious prison.
Yeah.
But we actually didn't know how big the story would be.
They would never escape that. And she, like I mentioned,
we were buying a child because we can have one ourselves. We thought it was
literally,
really innocent. We didn't know that you were going to be such a big outgrown story. And when we found out, if we ended up saying anything, we would have been put in serious trouble.
Yeah, and taken away from her.
And yet, being put in prison and tortured.
Yeah.
So we haven't told anyone. And the kid's like, oh, what does it mean? Well, we're gonna have to tell people now, Oh, we're thinking of telling people now, so or maybe they'll never tell someone.
They may do, or they may never.
Imagine that though, your story overtaking Corona.
Yeah, it's like I said, as mad as it sounds, it would.
For a short time, yeah.
It would for a specific time. Blow that. The pandemic to the side, a story like that. Well, oh my God. It'll become an international scandal. If she is ever found. It's hard. You wouldn't even be able to prepare for what she actually looks like. People can make suggestions what they think she might look like, but it's like, I don't even know. I have a clue what she may look like now. If she's still around. Most people, like you said, will probably be under the impression that, unfortunately, she's like died somewhere along the line. But if there was that glimmer of chance that she's actually still here,
I hope it happened in this
it'll be absolutely.
Like, it's just madness after madness after madness, isn't it?
Yeah, what'll happen? The outpouring of emotion will be absolutely. It was so overwhelming. It'll be probably chaotic. Like how much emotional outpouring it would be over it.